For years, what made the iPhone a juggernaut in the smartphone space was the applications. iPhone has always had the best applications, and that was mainly due to Apple making great applications for the iPhone. But does that mean you should stick with the applications Apple gives you? Well, we're going to give you 4 applications that you might want to consider switching from. Before we get started, if you want to see more videos on tech news, reviews, and opinions, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new content. Let's get started. The first Apple application you should consider swapping out is Apple Photos. Apple Photos does a pretty good job organizing your photos, and it does have many helpful features that allow you to easily find the photo you're looking for. But the reason you should look to another Photos application is simple: storage. Unless you plan on keeping all your photos on your device, you're probably using a cloud storage option to save all your photos. It's just the easiest and most convenient way to back up all your photos without running out of storage. Apple only gives you 5 gigabytes of free cloud storage. And if you're like most people, that storage will quickly run out, so you're going to have to pay for more storage, unless you use Google Photos. Download the Google Photos app from the Apple App Store, and you get unlimited high-quality photo storage. The application is also very easy to use and offers many of the same features. You can automatically back up all your photos just like Apple Photos, and you have access to them on any device. The second application that Apple makes that you should consider switching from is Safari. Safari is great. It does what you need it to do, and you may not even want to switch. But here is the reason why you should. Chrome. Google Chrome does everything Safari does and more. But the most important reason of them all is Chrome works on almost any device. Windows, iOS, Android, Mac. You have history, bookmarks, reading lists, passwords, and more available on almost any device. So if you go from your computer to your phone, you can head over to your history and go right back to where you were. The same thing can be accomplished with Safari, but only with Apple products. Safari isn't available on Android or Windows, so you lose all that information if you switch to a device running those operating systems. Unless you're a die-hard Apple user who refuses to use anything that doesn't have an Apple logo on it, just try Chrome. You won't regret it. App number 3 you should switch from on your iPhone is Apple Maps. Apple Maps, since it was announced, has always been a joke to many people. From inconsistent search results to unreliable turn-by-turn directions.
Maybe it's a shortcut, Dwight. It said go to the right.
It can't mean that. There's a lake there.
I think it knows where it is going.
This is the
The
lake.
machine
This
knows.
is the lake.
Stop yelling at me.
No, it's
Stop
up here.
yelling.
There's no road here.
The launch of Apple Maps was never really a proud moment for Apple. And even though Apple has promised to completely rebuild the app from the ground up, there is one app that has been providing consistent and reliable results for years now. And that is Waze. It has the usual turn-by-turn directions with live traffic information, but Waze takes it a step further. It offers social interaction features, so you can let other drivers know of accidents up ahead, hazards on the road, or even police on the road ahead. All this helps Waze give other drivers the fastest route to their destination. It's just the best all-around navigation and maps application with really cool features built in. And finally, the last Apple application you should consider swapping out is the Apple Podcast application. I have never been a fan of the Apple Podcast app. The application can be a little difficult to use at times and even harder to find exactly what you're looking for. The app lets you do the normal podcast app things like playing audio faster and downloading podcasts to listen offline, but that's pretty much it. It doesn't offer very much features. That's where the Pocket Cast app comes in. The user interface is way better. You can easily find exactly what you're looking for. It has the usual features, but it adds features that are so helpful, like the ability to trim the silence in a podcast, which helps you finish listening to a podcast much faster. It also has a volume boost feature, which makes voices sound louder and easier to hear. And it also has a sleep timer feature, which is great if you like to listen to podcasts before you go to sleep. The application continues to get more and more updates that build on what they already have. The application will cost you $3.99 on the Apple App Store, but if you listen to podcasts on a regular basis, it's definitely worth the money. Apple has many great first-party applications, and I'm sure the ones that we mentioned here are going to get even better and better. And this is not to say that those applications aren't any good, there's just better options available. What did you think of our list? Let me know with a comment down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on tech. Thanks for watching.